Now we recognize the gentleman from Tennessee, Mr. Burchett.
Thank you, Chair Lady, Ranking Member. Thank you all for putting this meeting together, as was stated earlier. A fellow was in my office this week when I'd met earlier, oddly enough, and we were talking about inventions, and he invented something that was really cool, and it got stolen from him. I'm wondering if any of y'all have ever heard of anybody has an approved patent, but they haven't been able to maintain it because a larger company stole their idea. I hear a lot of that from China. Thank you, ma'am. But I was wondering if any of y'all could name any specifics real fast.
So I won't get into specifics because I don't know what is public information, but I have spoken with a few people who have those same sentiments, that when you're looking at an independent patent inventor, they don't necessarily have those funds to actually fight in litigation and to go up against big corporations. And so there's nothing that they can do. Outside of just coming to legislation, talking to the congressman or congresswoman.
Right.
But yes.
Thank you. Sir?
Yeah, I'll quickly say, Lonnie Johnson, who we mentioned before, who pretty much every kid has played with a Nerf gun or a Super Soaker. He actually had to litigate and go to court and the patents actually helped to preserve that for him. And I think that's what's key, is that it's a long and torrid history of particularly individuals who are under-resourced, women and minorities having their inventions stolen from them. That impacts the application process. A lot of individuals who simply will opt out of that process because of the money and because they're worried about getting scooped from large companies.
Thank you. Ma'am?
So I don't have any specifics from personal experience, but in speaking with folks that have gone through the patent process and that are repeat offenders, and I use that in a positive way, of those that are applying for more than one patent, they hear these stories. And to Dr. Ray's point, if they learn and hear of their colleagues and peers that have to go to court and litigate, which sometimes it can cost up to a couple $100,000, if not more, then this deters them from submitting more patents. So I think we need to fix this. I believe there is a group of inventors that have the Inventors Right Act, and there's a lot of talk in this arena from inventors that I've spoken with.
I feel like we're the dadgum Congress. We ought to do better by working folks that come up with these innovative ideas, because I hear about them getting stolen. I know this lady back here, I appreciate that. I've heard it many times.